spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Glad to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. The Cowboys will put total leather and we'll get started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So SMU's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the
breaks into the open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Fresh off its best season since the Pony Express era, Rhett Lashley really had SMU humming, but they lost the ACC championship game, got beat in the playoff, and now to see how they'll respond.
Finish. That's been the thing that they've talked about all off season. They're going to try to carry into this year. Obviously, you take one game at a time. You've got to finish games. You've got to finish seasons. If they do that, David, they think they can have a very special season.
No doubt, and I think finding their guy last year in Kevin Jennings, he didn't start the season, game 3 he entered, so now knowing he's your dude, all that promise, all that ability with Rhett Lashley in this offense, they've got to continue to score a bunch of points and perform at a high level.
Got it in the middle, it's Maryland.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The play action fake. Throws for the tight end. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. The Mustangs line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
And the Mustangs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Catch in the middle. It's Hudson. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. They'll go 4 wide. Twin receivers on either side on 2nd and 6. To the air. It's Jennings. Pulls it in, it's Johnson. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Mustangs are in the hurry-up. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Got it in the middle, it's Hudson. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains, it's at the 21.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down.
Oh, he's got some space. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal.
First and goal, SMU.
Wants to keep it in the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Looking to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. The give from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Absolutely perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So Wyoming's offense will go to work for the first time. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football. And one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
Quickly to the tight end. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Quarterback on the keeper. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet. Right there, I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the 1st down.
It's a good job, too, there on 3rd down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's 3rd and long or 3rd and inches, you just have to go execute. And they do it.
The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
That's why it's so important to have success on 1st and 2nd down. They're running the ball on 2nd down. You trust your O-line to get the job done. The running back does his. And now, with the positive play, you're setting up 3rd and inches. And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive in.
There he goes. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a 1st down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Wyoming. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
Wyoming 7, SMU 3.
Bringing it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Complete to start this drive. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Mustangs headed quickly to the line. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Power football with the run. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. The Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll keep it himself. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Guys, we have Wyoming on top as we reach the end of the quarter. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll move the wide receiver. They want to run this quarterback. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line.
And And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Brenson. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. Last season, Kevin Jennings took over as the SMU quarterback, and they went 11-1 before stumbling in the ACC championship game and in the college football playoff. Turning it on! And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. The Mustangs line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And we've been waiting to see the spin move, and so too had the defense. They were ready for it. 2nd and goal for the offense. Tries again to get it in. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They had to kick a field goal on their first drive. They really need to punch it in the end zone on this one on 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He stopped again, and they tried to convert this short yardage with the running game and have had 0 success. It's 4th down. 4th down and goal from the 3. Can the defense get a stop? Pocket breaking down. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the 4th down stop.
Man, that stings. You go all the way down the field, you get a 4th and goal situation, and the offense comes up small. The defense gets the sack. No points for you.
Motion from the wideout. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Got enough for the 1st. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5.
Offensive linemen love to run the power. Why? You run power. You run power. Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying, it's a pass, having to pass block every play. You got to keep defenses off balance.
Finds the tight end. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. The Cowboys with the 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Breaks into the open. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
And you want to run the football, right? That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Anderson will throw. Quick strike complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
With the catch, it's Richardson. At the 20, he's got space. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Cowboys had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Wyoming! Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Johnson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Here's a heat. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Harden. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. And the Mustangs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Renson. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes the catch. It's Cooper.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Oh, he's got enough space. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the 1st half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the 1st half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the 2nd half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Scott. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. The Cowboys in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Snagged in the middle, it's Scott. Open space at the 25. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. The new popular phrase for a favored team not really coming out of the gates quickly is that they're playing with their food. There are a lot of peas being pushed around the plate right now, guys.
Yeah, Reese, they've been stumbling around. They've been making mistakes and shooting themselves in the foot in this game. But, David, I think you also have to give credit to the underdog in this game because they're just playing with more intensity. They look like they want it more.
Oh, dude, when you come out the gates in the 1st quarter, it's adrenaline, it's passion, it's being talked about as the underdog. As this game goes on, can they keep at it?
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown.
And that's just a fantastic job of executing the 2-minute type situation by this offense. Something you practice all week long for end of half and end of game. Quarterback, really nice job. Good job by the staff, too, getting the plays in quickly so they could get them to the line of scrimmage and get going. And it's them scoring that touchdown with seconds to go here in the 1st half, piling onto their lead. That gives them tremendous confidence heading into halftime.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Dallas.
The Mustangs will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Anderson wants to throw. The short hands, it's Durham. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. On the ground, it's Scott. There he goes. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Cowboys getting set on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Scott. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man, it's Richardson. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Running back searching for a hole. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, David. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get them out of the spot.
The Cowboys will go for it here on 4th down. Snags it. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He'll pull it on the read. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back.
Offside, defense.
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Coming out with it, it's Johnson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the big fella. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the 1st down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He'll do it himself. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
And the Mustangs want to pick up the tempo. They'll try to run for it. Shakes off the defender. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
Really good job running the ball, getting that first down. Now here comes the tempo.
Makes the grab. It's Hudson. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And that is another first down for the offense.
Dropping back, it's Jennings. Throws to the tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Maryland. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Mustangs will line it up on 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Hudson. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. He wants to throw it again. Grabbed behind the line. It's Harden. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It's nice to get a quarterback an easy completion like that, but it's nicer if they can go forward. And they did not that time, Jesse.
They did not. No, the defense was just better at the point of attack. Look at all these defenders shedding blocks and then...
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, SMU! Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. I mean, sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quickly out to the tight end. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. They'll run the sneak for it.
And the been around for 4,000 years. Obviously some exaggeration, but so hard to stop. Quarterback gets it, starts to burrow behind that offensive line, and now you got the push behind with these guys. It's almost impossible to stop.
Got it in the middle with Scott. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. And the Cowboys pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Might as well give it to him again. Turning it on.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
They go to the ground. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And there's nothing more demoralizing for a defense than when you're losing, you know they're going to run the football, they're trying to run the clock, and you can't stop them. They've got to be more aggressive, bring more guys to the line of scrimmage. They got to stop this ground game and get the ball back.
They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Anderson will throw. On the move, he fires. It's incomplete. And I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Good, right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. Can't get him to the ground. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Caught near the sticks. It's Hudson. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Mustangs want to move quickly.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the 4th quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
The Mustangs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. That's caught. It's Knight. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Brinson. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
And the Mustangs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. With the catch, it's Harden. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A 1st down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Mustangs!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these 2 guys has to be great when you're throwing in the air because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these 2 guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
The Cowboys in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Handoff to the lone back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. And the Cowboys really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Wyoming.
The Cowboys will send out the punt unit. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Back to throw, it's Jennings. Fires to the wideout. Got his man on the right. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
And 1st down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a 1st down there in plus territory, and now threatening to get the score. The Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Sets up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. And they spike it and get the clock stopped.
QB spikes the ball to stop the clock.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
3rd down.
From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.